Hey, what's up, guys? So welcome to part 6 on Big Red, the 99 F450. So we tore out the dash in the last video. We stripped it down and we got the harness out. So that's pretty much all we need off the old dash is that whole dash harness. So if you're curious on how to tear that out, check out my last video. If you're curious how we're gonna build the new dash, that's what this video is for. So, all right. So actually, first step I'm gonna do, while I still have some sunlight, is I'm gonna strip this dash down and I'm gonna mock it up to do everything I need to do, and then we're gonna spray paint it. The kind of paint I use, nothing special. $6 at Home Depot. It takes usually 2 cans to paint the whole frame, because ain't no one like a rusty frame. So right now I'm gonna completely strip her down, and then we're gonna drag her out there and we're gonna paint her. So let me get her done. Okay. So got her all stripped down, got all the parts there. So I haven't modified anything, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just grind off a couple things. Go ahead and make brackets for his 99 to 11 fuse box. I'm gonna take this section and this section, remove that. What else? I'll probably remove this tab right here because we're not gonna use it anymore, and it does hit the old air box. What else? I'll probably grind right here and right here just so the cluster wires have some more play. Other than that, I think that's about it. So let me get crack-a-lacking, let me get it on the grinder, and let me get out there and paint because it's almost nighttime. So hell yeah, gang. All right, got all my pieces cut out. The one for the fuse box, this one's for the cluster, this one's that center jump, and then this one's that tab over there. So other than that, she's ready for paint, boys. So let me go ahead and hit the paint booth out in the parking lot. Right there. Looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. State of the art. Okay, guys. Check it out. So this is about how much one can did. Looks pretty good. Looks like I didn't miss anything almost. But then you see basically 1 can for one side and 1 can for the other side. That's basically what it is. So make sure you get 2 cans if you planning on painting your dash, because I mean, look, it doesn't even look like I painted it now. So yeah, gang. Okay, show nice and pretty. Yeah, beautiful. All right, smoked 2 cans and boom, she's ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna let her dry. I'm gonna go work on some other stuff, but hell yeah. All right, stay tuned for this dash build, baby. Okay, guys, got the dash in here, working on it now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm mounting the hardware. That's what I call it. And so we're mounting the column. I'm mounting my dash relay pack. I mounted our new fuel cutoff switch. Right now, I'm working on mounting the 99 to 2001 fuse box right now. And that's gonna fit right under here like perfect. So let me get that hardware mounted, and then I think that's all I need to mount. Yeah, it's a pretty simple dash, it's not real complicated. So once we get the hardware mounted, then I can start stripping this harness and start making it look pretty. So let me get her knocked out for you guys. So I do build little brackets for this. I go off of this point and this point. It's not rocket science. So but all right, let me get crack-a-lacking. All right, guys, check it out. So we got the fuse box mounted. I think I have everything mounted. So now I'm gonna start stripping the harness and we're gonna start running it. So heck yeah. Man, I can't stress enough. Yo, if you're not mounting your fuse box there when you're building this dash, what are you doing with your life? That's the best place to put it. It's awesome. So other than that, let me get to work, and this is where the fun begins. All right, guys, check it out. So we're building the harness right now. So I like to start from the passenger side and work my way to the driver's side. So I got that done, got the new fuel cut off, got the blender door one ready to go, got the new airbag plug ready to go coming down this way. I still need to do some work on the radio stuff. I got the new adapter set up with the parking bypass set up. I fixed his trailer brake wiring, and right now it's working in this area. So she's coming along, but hell yeah, starting to look good. Okay, guys, so I got the whole radio set up. I about got this whole strand set up, and right now is about to work on the body plugs. But remember, we're gonna add my own body plug for the additional stuff. So like right here, this is gonna be a reverse wire for the backup cam. We need to add 2 wires for the heated seats, and then add 2 wires for each turn signal for the new mirrors, and then a running light for both the mirrors. And what else? I think I was gonna run the power wire for the center console cigarette lighters. So I think we got about six or so wires we got to run through the dash from the cab. So I think what we're gonna do now, because I don't know how to or what to pin or exactly what I need, so what I'm gonna do is finish up the body harness, because we've got the floor done, but now I need to run the wires up this way for the mirror, and then run all these for the heated seats and the other stuff, run it all up here. So everything, basically we're gonna add an additional body plug. It's gonna be my body plug for all this goodness stuff. So let me go ahead and run these wires up where they're supposed to go, and I'll show you what a finished product is. So now that we know what our body plug in the truck needs, we can actually put the other end on the dash and feed it from there. So let me get this knocked out and I'll show you what she looks like. Okay guys, check it out. So I finished the body harness going right here. So this is for the turn signal and the running lights for that mirror, and then the same thing over here, but for the heated seats and the cigarette lighter power. And it's all coming down and feeding to my new plug. So we're gonna just put the other end of this plug on the dash. So when we put the dash in, we just plug in all the accessories I added. I'm gonna have to add one more of those over here for the cluster helper, because the cluster helper is gonna go from the dash under the hood. And I'm also gonna put the backup cam trigger wire for the reverse through here too, because the reverse wire is down in there. So we're gonna add a second kind of body engine plug. So we got your body plug and then an engine plug for the dash. So heck yeah. So all right, time to basically build the other end of that on the dash now. You ready to move to the garage, Axel? You ready? Oh, he's tired. All right guys, check it out. So I've got pretty much everything done to right here, that way done. So this is where it's gonna start getting fun. Check it out. I made a plug for the heated and seat switches, so those will be ready to rock and roll. They're integrated into the harness now. This is the little box for the audio interface for the volume controls on the steering wheel, and they'll just plug into this little pigtail, so that's integrated now. These are the 2 factory grounds, and then I had to add an extra one for something. But so these are my 3 grounds that are gonna just screw into these factory spots, and they're ready to rock and roll. We got all the body plugs ready to rock and roll. Here's the one that I added that does the cigarette lighter on the center consoles, the running light and turn signals on the mirrors, and the heated seats will all flow through here and plug into the harness that we built in the truck. And then check it out, I made a little bracket and mount for the OBD2 port. So if he wants to access it, he can just pop off the panel on the bottom and get to it right there. So now we're gonna start getting to the fun stuff. So basically what I'm probably gonna start with is I'll mount that up there, and then I've got to reload. These need to plug into here, but they're not set up right, so I need to undo them and redo all the wiring. And then the same with the gem plugs, these 2 bad boys. So I'm gonna undo all this freaking tape. I'll probably undo this tape till maybe about right here, but all this tape's gotta come. Trust me, this stuff's sticky. So let me go ahead and get the fuse box and the gem squared away, and then get all these wires ready to start plugging into my relay pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little lunch break. Me and Axel are gonna go get Subway. You ready, buddy? Let's go. Hey, you coming? All right, guys. So I got the fuse box and the gem squared away. I got my little things plugged in, and those are routing up for the gem. And then I've got the plugs going here. We got this beautiful wiring harness. But the next step is I get to start plugging everything into my relay pack. So basically I'm just gonna go by, that's pretty much what all this stuff plugs into, is my column relay pack. And everything that doesn't plug into it just cuts and splices into the column. So basically I'm just gonna go, plug by plug, wire by wire, and just routing where it needs to go. Either it goes to my relay pack or it goes to the column, and basically just going wire by wire. Basically I'll snip one at a plug, untangle it through here, and just slowly organize one wire at a time. You just go shoot down the list. So not gonna lie, I mean, it takes me a good couple hours to do this. It's definitely tedious, but it's gonna come out beautiful. This is like, I call this like the major freeway spaghetti bowl of the dash, because you got wires going every freaking direction. So it's kind of hard to make this look pretty, but I'm gonna try my best, so stay tuned. All right guys, check it out. So I spent some time organizing everything. So basically you got, you know, one runway running here to this intersection, then you got the gem swooping up, you got the fuse box swooping up, and a lot of this stuff just swoops right back out. But basically right here, this is everything that's gonna go to the relays. So everything's just gonna come over. I'm just gonna go wire by wire, start making it look pretty. And once we get done, you know, bound it up like that. Try to make this thing look good as possible with the zip ties, and then come in with some tape after. And then dangling right here is all my column wires, like for like the overdrive and the clock spring and the horn and the airbags. That's what those are, and the wipers. So yeah, I'm just gonna start going now. Now I can go wire by wire and start making this look pretty. So heck yeah. So all right, let me get crack-a-lacking. It's probably gonna take me about an hour to pin each one. So heck yeah. All right guys, check it out. Man, you can say I have some OCD. So still got movement, so this will still be able to plug in, play into the truck. You got your route coming up here, man. See, I was just telling you, this is just like a freeway intersection. So we got wires coming this way, then we got a series of wires going this way, then we got a series of wires going that way, then we got a series of wires going this way. So they're kind of going everywhere. So I just have these zip ties on here, just holding it together. So I've officially wired the whole old harness. The old harness is 100% in there. It's looking pretty good too, so I'm pretty stoked with it. So what's up next is what I'm gonna do is the headlight and my little hazard switch. So on the new harness, where's it at? Right there. This one's gonna be the headlight switch, so I'll probably come back and cut it in here, give us some good length. So that's gonna be the next thing I'm gonna wire up, is the headlight switch. And then I don't run the dimmer on my swaps. What I run is just a hazard switch. So we're gonna do this next, and I've already got the pigtail. So boom, we'll have 2 pigtails, and then it's just gonna be cutting and splicing it all in here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So let me get to rocking, and let me get this knocked out. Once we do the headlight switch and the hazard switch, then we get to do the column, and then it'll be all wired up, and then that'll be the concluding this video. So oh man, look at that. This just looks beautiful if you ask me. We're not even done yet, so hell yeah. Okay guys, check it out. So we finished the whole old harness. I just finished the headlight switch and hazard wires going in there, so that's all done. So all we have left to do is wire up the new column. So that's gonna be my next step. So we're gonna go ahead and tilt her back on the edge of death right there. Axel, easy, stop. His legs are getting better. I've seen him do some squats today. But got it, stop dragging your feeties, buddy. There you go. Alright, so the next step, what we're gonna do is so these are all the old column wires, like the wipers, airbags, the clock spring basically. And yeah, so those are going to be pretty much cut and splice. But the next step, what we're going to do is come over to the new harness, and I'm going to rob this pigtail. I'm going to cut it back far possible as I can, because usually I like at least 2-3 feet, because I do need to run it basically from the front almost to the steering wheel all the way down, loop it back around into my relay pack. So I like 3 feet. So but other than that, I'm just gonna do the same thing, cut this off and just go wire by wire and just start plugging it in and cutting and splicing the rest. So heck yeah. So let me get busy and get this bad boy off, and when I finish having it wired, I'm gonna show you what she looks like. So hell yeah. Okay guys, got the dash flopped around, and now we're gonna start wiring in the new column. So some of these wires are gonna come over to my relay pack, but a majority of them are just gonna be cut and splice. that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna start, just going wire by wire and just start connecting each one, and then I'm gonna loop it down into that way, make one beautiful harness like that. So this is all the factory stuff. I didn't touch all that. I was just gonna leave it the way it was. So you got your shift interlock, you got your overdrive, you got your multi-switch right here, and then you've got your clock spring, and then this one's your ignition. So just gonna start shooting down, knocking out each wire at a time, and then I've got my wiper doohickey right here already ready to go. So heck yeah, other than that, cut and splice. All right guys, check it out. It's all done. Whoo, man, we could slap this baby in there and the truck would run and drive. But oh man, that was a lot. So got my clock spring wires, boom, look at all those column wires, looking beautiful. Look at that harness. It's even beautiful down in there. So heck yeah. So this is the old cluster wiring. We're gonna mess with this next. It's gonna be the next part, is installing the cluster helper. So stay tuned for that. But this is gonna finish up this part. This part was mainly just to build the harness, and then the cluster helper is gonna be a whole nother video. It's gonna be my next one. But we'll go ahead and do a quick oh man, just look how beautiful this thing looks. This might be every dash I do, I get better, and it's awesome. So this is my relay pack all done up. This pink wire is going to be a reverse wire that's going to go under the hood, and this is going to lead off with some cluster helper wire. So don't worry about this one loose wire. But other than that, got your headlight switch and your hazard switch ready to go. But look at that column wiring. Ooh, ooh, that thing looks beautiful. And look at all that. Oh, fuse box ready to rock and roll. Clears the shift cable. Everything on this thing is beautiful. Check this out, ready to be plug and play. You got this for the parking brake. You got this for the brake pedal. Coming up in here, the fuse box to the gym. Running everything up here. So I haven't taped anything up here because we still got to do cluster helper stuff. But pretty much from here over is completely done. So we got our body plugs and gas pedal ready to go. Looking freaking beautiful. This is the plug I added for all my extra stuff. You got an OBD2 port right there. But yeah, I got your radio and AC controls. I didn't have to mod too much stuff here, but then you got the harness running this way for the new airbag, the blender door, to the new fuel cutoff switch. Make sure you guys do a dash swap, you reset that button, man. I don't know how many, every other truck I get myself and I don't reset it, and I'm like, man, it's like she ain't got no fuel. And I'll be like, Zach, come on, push the button. And then the rest of the body plugs. So other than that, whoo, boy. Oh, that looks good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm very happy with this dash. Happy, happy, happy. So, heck yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna conclude this video. I bet it's getting long. I bet all these videos are like my longest videos ever. But I just wanted to go into a lot more detail on all these videos. So stay tuned. We got the cluster helper coming and the vent helper. Those are gonna be the next parts. And then the last part is going to be slapping her in, and then we'll do a full walk around, and this whole truck will be done. So stay tuned.